Yeah, hiya folks, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've come back, thanks very much. So I'm on a bit of pasture today. The grass is getting quite long, so I want to try and get as much depth as I can. And I'm going to use the hot program. And while we're going along, I'll talk about a couple of things that I've done to try and get a bit more depth, and we'll see if it works. I'll see you on the first hole. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is turn it on. I want the speaker on because I like to show you the signals. I'm going to go to the hot program, which is program 9 on mine. I use deep as the base for this one. If you don't know how to do that, then look up Gary Blackwell's videos on YouTube. They're very good. So at the moment I'm at disc minus 6.4. I'm going to leave that. Sensitivity I'm just going to whack up until it gets too noisy. Usually around here it's about 96, so I'm going to leave it on that. Frequency is 17.2. I think I can get deeper if I go to a lower frequency, so I'm going to try 4. I'm volume 0, leave that. Reactivity is at 3. I'm going to change that down to 2.5 to get a bit more extra depth. Audio response, oh hang on. Audio response is currently at 3. I'm going to leave that for now because I don't want to make the hot rocks and stuff that's around here any louder to confuse me. Right, we'll see how we get on with that. Right, folks, this was a tiny little signal, barely heard it, giving me a 98. I wasn't sure whether to bother with it or not, but there it is. It's about 6 inches down, plus the grass on top, so you're looking at about 8 inches or so. Something green. It might be rubbish. What is that? Yeah, the cap off something. It is rubbish, but it proves that I'm finding stuff deep down. Okay, here's my next target. 94. Small XY screen, gets a bit quick. There's a bit of an iron grunt there, isn't there? Yeah, I was just going to say the XY screen straightish, but you can see a bit of a wiggle on it. It's worth a look. It's pretty quiet, so might as well do something with my time. Right, it's in the clod. It's a little stud or something. Yeah, alright. Okay, this could be something. 86. XY screen's going bottom left to top right. Bit of a squiggle as well though, so I don't think it's a coin. Yeah, not a lot of hope going into this, but let's see. Yeah, that's what that was, just a button. At least we know it's working. It's really quiet. Oh well. Right, here we go, got a coin at last. 84, 88. And I pinpointed this like I'd never ever used a metal detector before. It took me ages to find it. Where are you? There. It looks like a very battered halfpenny. I don't know if I'll get anything off that. We'll never know what monarch that is, I reckon. Yeah, that's pretty dead. Alright. Oh, we're on a roll here, guys. This must have been about 7 inches down. It's giving me an 82 signal. I think it's in this little bit of soil here. And that is a penny. Looks like a Vicky to me. That patina. Yeah. Lost a chunk out of the top of the coin there. Don't think that was me. See if we can get a date off it before we move on. 1880 something. Okay. The program's working, isn't it? That's all we can do. And we keep trying. Right, this might be my last signal of the day. Sounds alright, doesn't it? 94, 95, little XY screen, but it's nice and straight. Definitely worth a look. You can see how long that grass is. By the time I come back here, I don't know, in a few days' time, it's just going to be probably too high. But I'll give it a go. Right, it's in here. Still saying 92, 93. Right, just over in that corner. Quality pinpointing as usual. It's a coin. What's left of one anyway? It's quite a thick one. I reckon that was a Georgian at some point in its life. Alright. It's not a silver, is it? But we're getting coins on this program and the adjustments we've made to it, so I can't complain. Just had that about 4 inches down. An old quid. To go with the other ones I need to take to the bank when I can be asked. Hi folks. Right, second half of this video is going to be a bit different because I'm on a different permission. I'm going to pick out areas of short grass where the horse has been, and just behind you over there used to be a factory, a rope making factory in Victorian times, so it's really junky, but I'm going to try and use the HF coil. I'm going to stick it in 14 kilohertz to start with, and just see if we can pick out anything. It's going to be the hot program again, but I'm already on the floor. There's loads of bits of pottery and there's a bit of clay pipe over there, so you never know, there could be something here. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, I think we've got our first decent find, guys. Give me an 83. The thing I like about the HF coil is when it's summing, it is very definite. It tells you, it sings out. And listen to all this junk. It's like, it's full of junk around here. And the soil is rock hard. Don't know why, because it has rained quite a lot recently. Let's have a look at what this is. There's a little bit of another bit of pottery there. This bit here is like almost like it's just a dump area, but there's a coin. Let's have a look. It weren't very deep, as you can see. I've just like dug an inch out and it was in there, which is just as well, because I can't dig more than an inch in this soil here, I don't think. Who's this going to be? Well, it's halfpenny size, I can see that much if I don't drop it. Who's that? Who is that? I thought it was going to be a Vicky, but I don't think it is, you know. Do you know what? That looks like... That Could be a George II, you know. Yeah, bear with me a sec. Okay, cool. I think this is a halfpenny, obviously. George II, I think. And it's also an Irish halfpenny. Yeah, there's a little harp on the back there. So I'll try and clean it up at home and get a bit more detail off it. But yeah, I weren't really expecting that. But when you think about it, I bet a lot of immigrants came over here looking for work, and a rope factory in sort of 1800s would have been as good as any, what with all the Napoleonic Wars coming up around that era, would have needed a lot of rope on the ships. So yeah, that's not a bad start. Right, here's a signal here, hang on. There it is, 90. It's near the surface because the XY screen is going all the way from left to right. So hopefully won't have to dig too much. Yeah, it's a hook. Yep, rubbish. Right, I think that may be a bag seal. It is an odd shape, but it is lead, and there's something on there. There's a little round bit there. I'll try and clean it up at home. I'll show you a picture. Yeah, what do you think that is? It's lead. I reckon it's some sort of cloth seal, maybe. It's got some numbers scratched into it there. Let's have a look. I can see 43. Maybe some out the top there as well. That bit seems to bend over, and there's another circle on the back. So yeah, some sort of bag seal or cloth seal. Right, I've moved away from the edge of the field where the ground is like concrete, and it's much easier to dig here, back towards the middle. And there's a footpath, according to the map, that goes from the factory over there to the main road behind me. So you never know, might be something here. Got this 88. I don't know what it is, but it's somewhere in this wee hole. Let's get the old diddly do out. Yes, it's a piece of crap. So I'm still doing around that footpath area, and this was a quiet one. I think it was in the 80s. Yeah, that's gone in it. Could have been Georgian though. Yeah, can't see anything on that. Probably never will. Right, this might be my last signal. 86. Whew. A coin at last. Not a silver one. I don't think we can have a silver today, especially as I've got to pack up in a minute. It's a George V penny. Yeah. It's not been brilliant. I'm hoping you found some of it useful, like seeing the signals and what they sound like on the HF Coil, and earlier in the video tips on detecting on long grass. But yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it, sometimes? Okay, that is it for me. I hope you found some of that useful. I'm still going to put it out there, but it's probably one of my worst videos ever. But maybe there was something in there that you liked, so give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Literally couldn't care less. It's up to you. Right, if you're out, good luck. Hope you have more luck than I did just then. I'll see you later.